Hi everybody, this is Jeremiah from Precision Logics, coming to you with another video, this time on data recovery using TestDisk. A couple things you would need, it'd be a hard drive adapter. I prefer this one. This is the one I'm using. They're like under 30 bucks. The nice thing about this one is it's able to use the old IDEs, or also has the adapter for hooking up a SATA connection to it also. Another style you could use would be something more like a dock, like this style. I used to use this. The nice thing about this model is it'll do USB 3.1. And you can also get them to be eSATA, which is much faster than the USB, the older USB 2s and even some of the 3s. The other thing you would need would be to download TestDisk. I highly recommend donating to these guys. They do an awesome job with their program. They've been around for quite a long time. You'd need a computer that is working, something that you're going to recover the data to, other than the one that's having the problem. This is in case the hard drive is, the partition's messed up, you need to recover the data. A hard drive's getting ready to go out, so you need to recover that data. Whatever the symptoms are, it's definitely worth trying. This will not recover data off of a computer that has the hard drive clicking noise, or if its hard drive is just completely unseen by the BIOS of the computer, it won't work. And you can go ahead and download this program and extract it. The nice thing about this program also is that it does not need to be installed. It's just extracted to a folder. I usually put it on the desktop so I can easily get rid of it if I need to. If I'm like working on somebody else's computer and need to recover to that computer and then get rid of it, that's nice. That way you don't have to do any installs. People don't need to know what this program is later on. It does its job and does it very well. So once you connect up the hard drive to the computer using the power and the USB cable, then you can go ahead and run the program. And go ahead, and first option is to hit create. So we're going to create a log file. We're going to select the hard drive that we want to recover data from. So in this case it's going to be the 160. And you could also choose down here, but I usually choose the hard drive directly rather than the drive letter. So enter, and it automatically tries to figure out what type of partitions on there. You could even do Xbox, the old Xbox ones, Mac partitioning, even some Linux variations. But this particular one, it automatically found the Intel partition table. You're going to say analyze, and since this hard drive did have some issues, it automatically is telling us, hey, there's problems with this drive, but we knew that, so otherwise we wouldn't be using it anyway. So we're going to go ahead and continue by hitting quick search. It goes ahead, it's going to find, saying the partitions are messed up, so we're going to go ahead and continue anyways. Here's where we choose which partition we want to recover data on. Generally, like this one has an HP recovery. We don't care about that partition. This one down here, that is the one with all the data on it. So that's the one we were concerned with. We're going to hit a capital P, and it's going to go ahead and access the drive and list all the files that are on there. So now, like if this is an old Windows XP drive, so we have the documents and settings folder, rather than on the newer machines it's going to be window users. So let's go here to documents and settings. We're going going to go ahead and hit enter. And I want to get the HP owner, which would be the username of the computer or the person that we are recovering the files for. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say, if you want to recover multiples, then you can use A to select all files, or since in this case I'm just going to recover the one person, it's a lowercase c, and then it asks you, okay, where do you want to put these files? Automatically it's going to take you to where you ran the utility from. In this case I want to back out using the arrow keys, back arrow, and then it goes ahead and says, okay, which hard drive now are you going to recover to? And for this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and I've already gone to my E drive and I've set up a folder for it. I created a folder here. It's completely empty. So we're going to go here. So I want to go into my E drive and I'm going to put it to that folder. And it says, okay, now when you're where you want to be, go ahead and hit capital C. And so now it goes ahead, it's starting to recover all the data that it can find. And this can take, I've had it take 3 days for a couple hundred gigs if there's a lot of problems with the drive. I've had it take, only an hour for up to a terabyte. So it's a matter of how bad the drive is and how fast the equipment is. Once this is done, I will go ahead and I'll bring you back online. Succeeded on, and anything that it failed on. In this case, it succeeded on all of the files, which there was almost 120,000 files, and it took about an hour and 5 minutes for it to copy. In this case, let's see how much. 20 gigs. That's really good then. Not bad. So that's awesome. The nice thing is that in like my computer, I'll be able to see. Oops, you might not have been able to see that, huh? I'll bring that back up just in case. In my computer, you can actually see those hard drives, and like this is the one we did. And I went to, oh, not that one. Pavilion is the one we did. And you don't have to, with this program, you don't have to worry about, file permissions. Oh, this time it actually did give it to us. But normally, I'd have to take ownership over the file. I might have done that last time because this is the second time I've recovered it. This time it was just for an example. Yeah. So in this case, normally I don't. Yeah, I've already done it. So normally you don't have to worry about file permissions because this kind of doesn't even. It basically ignores the file permissions. So once we're done with this program, we just say Q to quit and Q again, Q, quit. Just quit out of it, it's not a problem. And that is the end of it. Everything looks great. It finished in really good time. Is there anything else I wanted to cover? Not needed. Alrighty, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and please go ahead and subscribe. I'm starting off, this is my second video, and hopefully you enjoyed it and found it informative. If you have any questions, please go ahead and comment at the bottom. If you have anything you'd like to learn or want me to do a video in the future, please go ahead and comment and I will definitely consider doing it. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful day, and until next time, thanks.